someone to look at. So we're developing what we call a storminess product here in Alaska that actually will lead you at 3 months' time to have an idea of where we think storms are going to be going. And this, we think, is a much more useful product than just browns and greens. And that'll actually tell you something more about storms. And knowing where a storm is coming, people who fly and ply the waters, and people who know a lot about using marine or weather forecasts know that if you know where a storm is and where it's coming from and where it's going to, you can also figure out what the wind is like, which direction the wind's going to be coming from, and maybe some idea of the speed. So you'll get a lot more information out of a product like that. I don't have one to show, unfortunately. It's still in the very infancy stage. But that's the kind of thing that we're talking about. Now to switch gears a little bit. First off, do we have time for questions, or do you want to hold to the end?
We can hold to the end.
Okay, we'll hold to the end.
We're doing good on time.
All right, we're doing good on time. As I mentioned earlier, there are a lot of needs and gaps in our understanding and to build up our capabilities that need to be met in order to provide Alaskans with timely, reliable, and useful climate services. NOAA has proposed to address this by way of a new line office at the same level as the Weather Service, called the Climate Service. This Climate Service would reorganize NOAA's existing climate capabilities under one roof, bringing a focus to currently disassociated activities. The weather question, whether Congress will allow NOAA to do so. And I didn't mean to necessarily be tongue-in-cheek about weather versus weather, but this is a big weather in our lives, in my life here for the next few years. And that is, as most of you know, in Congress, there is a different flavor with respect to climate change, a different focus since our last election.